Oh, the cold weather certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium.
Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Now Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. On 2nd down, this is Harris.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air on first down with Pickett. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Pickett. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Deontay Johnson,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Steelers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talked to one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time to his left.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Goes right back to Smith again.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Back to throw again.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete. Smith has it. Touchdown, Bengals. Irv Smith Jr. from 21 yards away.
And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd and 14.
Pickett
Steps away to his left.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
This goes out wide from Nixon. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. And the tight end goes in motion left. And he'll They'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. Scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out.
And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. The Pickett finding Johnson there. First down, Steelers. Harris running straight ahead. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
First and 10, here's Pickett.
He's got a man complete.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10.
On the give, this is Harris.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Again, it's Harris on second down.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
Flushed out right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big fourth down call.
Johnson goes in motion left.
Here we go. It's Pickett on fourth down.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Pat Fryermuth
from 10 yards out.
And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So
he's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now this time he'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Steelers are going to have it here just past the 25.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Pickett now on first down.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and now it's 2nd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Pickett back to the air on 2nd down. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Back to throw now on first down.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of...
He's got a man complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Pickett to throw on first down. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They hand this off to Harris. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Pickett sets up play action.
Forced out to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
From the gun on third down, Pickett.
And incomplete here to bring up fourth down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try.
Boswell's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
In motion right here, Boyd. 2nd and 1.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 32 on the play. from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Back to throw again. This is caught. It's Boyd. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. In motion right here, Boyd. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. It's their quarterback with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Looking to throw, Pickett. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
That's complete to his tight end flyer move.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He completes it to Boyd. Touchdown! Tyler Boyd, 29 yards.
And the Bengals get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
In motion right is Austin.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Pickett.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
From the gun, here's Pickett.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.